Hello everyone, and welcome to Motivation for the Day. So glad you could join me. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects every single one of us, staying motivated. It's that fire inside, that push that gets us out of bed in the morning and keeps us chasing our dreams even when things get tough. But let's be real, motivation isn't a constant. It's more like a wave. Sometimes it's high and powerful, and other times it's just a ripple. Have you ever felt super excited about a new project, a fitness goal, or a new skill you wanted to learn, only to find that excitement fizzling out a few weeks later? You're not alone. This is completely normal. The key isn't to have superhuman, non-stop motivation. The real secret is learning how to navigate those low points and how to refuel your fire when it starts to dim. It's about building a system, a mindset that keeps you moving forward, day in and day out. So where do we start? The first step, and arguably the most important one, is understanding your why. Why did you start in the first place? What is the deep underlying reason for your goal? Is it to provide a better life for your family? To achieve a sense of personal freedom? To become healthier and more energetic? Your why is your anchor. When the winds of doubt and laziness start to blow, your why is what holds you steady. I want you to take a moment, maybe even pause this video, and really think about it. Write it down, make it visible, put it on a sticky note on your computer, make it your phone's background, whatever it takes. When you feel your motivation slipping, look at that note. Remind yourself of the bigger picture. It's not just about going to the gym today. It's about being able to play with your kids without getting tired. It's not just about working on that side project tonight. It's about building a future where you are your own boss. This personal connection is the ultimate source of fuel. Okay, so you've got your why. What's next? Let's talk about breaking it down. Big, audacious goals are amazing. They're inspiring, but they can also be incredibly intimidating. If your goal is to write a novel, staring at a blank page and thinking, I need to write 80,000 words, is a recipe for paralysis. It's just too much to handle at once. The solution is to break that massive goal into tiny, manageable, almost ridiculously small steps. Instead of write a novel, your goal for today could be write 100 words. That's it. Just 100 words. Anyone can do that, right? The magic here is that once you start and achieve that small goal, you build momentum. You get a little dopamine hit from checking that box, and suddenly writing another 100 words doesn't seem so hard. Before you know it, you've written a whole page. This applies to anything. Want to run a marathon? Start by just putting on your running shoes and walking to the end of your street. Want to start a business? Your first step might be to just spend 15 minutes researching a name. Small wins create a snowball effect. They build your confidence and make the journey feel less like an unclimbable mountain and more like a series of small, easy steps. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Now, let's address the environment. Your surroundings play a huge role in your motivation levels. If you're trying to eat healthy but your kitchen is filled with junk food, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're relying on willpower alone, and willpower is a finite resource. It gets depleted throughout the day. Instead of fighting a constant battle, design your environment for success. Create a space that makes your desired habits easier and your bad habits harder. If you want to read more, leave a book on your pillow. If you want to drink more water, keep a water bottle on your desk at all times. If you want to be more productive, turn off notifications on your phone and create a clean, dedicated workspace. You want to reduce friction for the things you want to do and create friction for the things you want to avoid. It's about being smart with your energy, not just trying to be tougher. Another powerful tool for motivation is accountability. It's one thing to make a promise to yourself, but it's a whole other level of commitment when you share that promise with someone else. This could be a friend, a family member, a mentor, or even an online community. Find someone you can check in with. Share your goals and your progress, knowing that someone is going to ask you, hey, how did that presentation go? Or, did you make it to the gym this week? Can provide that extra nudge you need on days when you just don't feel like it. It adds a layer of positive social pressure. Plus, it gives you someone to celebrate your wins with. Sharing your successes makes them feel even more real and rewarding. And when you stumble, which we all do, your accountability partner can be there to offer support and encouragement to get you back on track. But what about burnout? Sometimes we push too hard for too long, and our motivation doesn't just dip, it completely evaporates. This is burnout, and it's a sign that you need to rest. We live in a culture that glorifies the hustle, but rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's a crucial part of the process. Think of it like this. A top athlete doesn't train 24/7. They have rest days. They have an off season. Their recovery is just as important as their training, because that's when their muscles heal and grow stronger. Your mind and your motivation work the same way. You need to schedule downtime. You need to have hobbies that are purely for fun, not for productivity. You need to get enough sleep. Don't feel guilty for taking a break. A planned, intentional break is not the same as giving up. It's a strategic pause to recharge your batteries so you can come back stronger, more focused, and more creative. So watch that movie, read that book, take that walk in nature. Give yourself permission to disconnect and just be. You'll be amazed at how a little rest can reignite your passion. Another key is to track your progress and celebrate your milestones. We often get so focused on the final destination that we forget to appreciate how far we've come. Keep a journal, use an app, or even just a simple checklist. When you have a tough day and feel like you're getting nowhere, look back at your tracker. Look at where you were a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. Seeing that tangible evidence of your progress is incredibly motivating. It proves that your efforts are paying off. And when you hit a milestone, no matter how small, celebrate it. Did you finish the first chapter of your book? Treat yourself to a nice coffee. Did you stick to your workout plan for a whole month? Buy yourself that new workout gear you've been eyeing. These little rewards reinforce your positive behavior and make the journey more enjoyable. It's about finding joy in the process, not just waiting for the final result. Let's also talk about the power of inspiration. Motivation isn't always going to come from within. Sometimes we need to look outside ourselves. Who inspires you? Who is living the kind of life you want to live? Read their books, listen to their podcasts, watch their interviews. Immerse yourself in stories of success and perseverance. Learning about the struggles that your heroes went through can be incredibly powerful. It reminds you that they are human too, and that they face setbacks and doubts just like you. It demystifies success and makes it feel more attainable. Create an inspiration board, either a physical one or a digital one on Pinterest. Fill it with quotes, images, and ideas that light you up. When you're feeling flat, spend a few minutes with your sources of inspiration. It can be like pouring gasoline on a flickering flame. Finally, and this might be the most gentle but profound tip, practice self-compassion. You are going to have bad days. You are going to mess up. You will skip a workout. You will eat the cake. You will procrastinate on a project. It's gonna happen. The most important thing is how you react in that moment. Don't fall into the trap of all or nothing thinking, where one slip up means you've failed completely and should just give up. That's not true. One missed workout doesn't ruin your fitness journey. The key is to forgive yourself. Learn from it if there's a lesson to be learned, and get right back on track with the very next choice you make. Be your own best friend, not your own worst critic. Talk to yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend who was struggling. Acknowledge that you had a tough moment and then gently guide yourself back to your path. This resilience, this ability to bounce back from setbacks without beating yourself up, is the true hallmark of someone who can stay motivated for the long haul. So to recap, find your deep why. Break your huge goals into tiny, achievable steps. Design your environment for success. Get an accountability partner. Schedule rest and avoid burnout. Track your progress and celebrate your wins. Seek out inspiration. And most importantly, practice self-compassion. Motivation is not a magic pill. It's a practice. It's a set of skills and habits that you build over time. It's about showing up, especially on the days you don't feel like it, and taking that one small step, and then another, and another. You have everything you need within you to achieve your goals. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and just keep moving forward. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more motivation. I'd love to hear in the comments which of these tips resonated with you the most. Until next time, stay motivated and take care.